seeing the underlying energetic trajectories, which are trajectories, collectively speaking, of war. Yes. So you are sensing the underlying tension within your collective. So what we remind you of is you actually have the ability to directly intervene. You have the ability to create different types of reflections that can allow for there to be greater expressions of collective peace and collective harmony. So we can share with you a few different ideas, a few different techniques you can begin to involve yourself with and practice if you wish to decrease these war-based energies which are revealing themselves to you, specifically because you energetically do have the ability to do something about them. Keep in mind, once somebody on your planet knows how to move and direct and summon certain energies, they truly have the ability to affect not just themselves and their own personal life, but they have the ability to affect the entire storyline and arc of the collective reality. You can operate on that level if you wish. So we remind you of this. We remind you of this ability. One of the things that can be done is you can print out pictures with what you would consider to be the different flags connected to certain countries and crests connected to certain countries. You can also print out, in addition to this, maps that represent areas where there are wars taking place. And all of these different images can all be compiled together on a few sheets of paper. And the idea is each day you can perform energetic operations upon these sheets of paper and the symbols and locations that are depicted upon them. So first and foremost, we are going to talk to you about two major energies that can be used. The first energy is that of binding and banishing, and it usually corresponds with the color black. You can literally bring black light down onto all of these locations, onto all of the symbols, onto all of the flags, and you can charge this black light with the divine name Yod-He Vav-He Elohim, representing the powers of Binah, the third sphere on your Kabbalistic tree of life. And you can command this black energy to banish and bind the hostilities, the judgments, the rigidity that leads to war, and the expressions of violence and bigotry that are oftentimes connected to war. The idea would be to start the exercise by bringing the three minds into one, smiling to the third eye, physical brain, descending that down into the heart, and descending your awareness of the heart center down into the low abdomen, linking these three centers. The upper two are then nestled within the lower dantian, the center of gravity. From here, you can descend your mind into your feet and then down into the earth. See that you are growing tree roots that go deep, 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 deep down into the earth. And once you have felt this solid connection to the planet, roll the eyes up and imagine you are growing very, very, very large until you reach the top of your universe, or what you perceive to be the top or ceiling of the universe. See this as an ocean of light and select the color that is needed for the exercise, in this case, black. The idea would be to then raise the hands like this, feeling your fingers grow so long that they are touching this black light, and you can spiral the hands a little bit like you are mixing cosmic paint. And then charge this black light at the top of the universe for about 10 breaths. Inhale into it, see the black light get more powerful. Hold the breath for a moment, feeling the energy condense. And then on your exhale, feel that the black light amplifies and gets even stronger. Do this for about 10 breaths. And on the 10th breath, bring the arms down and direct the black light down as a pillar that saturates these symbols. And then vibrate into the pictures, Yod-He Vav-He Elohim. And see the black light totally saturate the pictures, almost like an orb of black light is surrounding them. And then see people losing interest in the war. See people putting down their weapons. See people coming together and hugging and releasing the energies that no longer serve them. And then speak your intention. May the energies of violence and hatred and negativity be bound and banished so that peace may prevail, so that love and joy may be abundantly available to everyone, so that all beings may follow their true will, so on and so forth. And then, once you have finished that instructing of the energy, you can then repeat the exercise utilizing golden light. Same process. See yourself getting very big, connect to the ocean above you, and see golden light shining bright. Charge that golden ocean of light above you for about 10 breaths, bring a pillar of golden light down, saturate the pictures. Then in this second operation, bless all beings and the spirits of the land and the national egregores with love, with peace, with compassion, with intelligence that allows for them to find a deep, loving, familial connection with those that they call their enemy. And if this is done repeatedly, 3 times a day, you will find that over time, many global conflicts will diminish. You will find that miracles begin to happen in areas where wars are taking place. And if you involve others with this project, if this is something you and a few people become committed to, you will see leaps and bounds within your versions of Earth's narrative and version of these conflicts. You'll see many things start to change. For at this time, many of you have evolved yourselves on the personal level. You have grown and have reached tremendous levels of skill and proficiency and potential. And now for many of you, it is time to actually use these abilities to mold and sculpt the collective reality, because your collective reality usually is chosen through the choices of all of the members of your species individually, adding up, forming different types of collective momentums. That's one influence. But the other influence is what you would consider to be